Alright, got something new here, and I hope this is going to be a thing that catches on. This is a Diamond and Pearl format battle. It's inspired by my all-time favorite battler and complete inspiration for doing anything with my YouTube channel, MTG Xerxes, and his struggle is to learn the metagame post-platinum and all that good stuff, or bad stuff, or whatever. Anyway, rules should be pretty obvious. You can only use Diamond and Pearl era movesets, and at least the host should use Diamond or Pearl, ideally both, but I guess as long as Hypnosis has the juicy accuracy, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so back to the actual battle, and I lit off with King because I wanted to set up Stealth Rock, and I think with the exception of King, and maybe my later Starman, I think all of these guys were Pokemon we had back when we first started battling, so it's also a throwback battle, which is nice. I got slept, stayed in a turn, and then I went out to Evire to try to predict the Thunder Wave. The first of several fail Evire switch-ins, but at least I didn't get hurt on that one. So I T-Bolt, which at the time I thought was Thunder Punch, and I was thinking I was going to hit him on the physical side, but I forgot what Electivire I have, apparently. So anyway, still did a pretty good amount of damage, and Ore Sphere with +2 is still unable to kill, so that's good. I'll get to do something. I think I click Ice Punch not because I predict, him switching to himself, but just because I wanted to hit it from the physical side, see how much it would do. And it ended up to work out pretty nice, as I did not give him a Motor Drive boost. I want a Speed Tie, which is amazing. I want a Speed Tie. Awesome.png coming on, and takes him out in one shot, or not one shot because Ice Punch helped, but might have anyway. And right about now, I'm pretty glad that I picked my Elekid way back in the day with the 31 speed IV and crappy rest. So, okay. Sends out this thing, and I don't want to stay in because since it was a lead, it's probably timid and thus faster than me. I think this thing is lonely. Yeah, because it lived that Aura Sphere. And also, clearly it could kill me with whatever, and I kind of want to save this guy for later for something, maybe. But right about here is where my camera does stupid things, and I have to unplug it and plug it back in, I think is what eventually occurred. And you guys missed me switching in Mega Man to a Grass Knot, which I take a second one now, and hit him back with a Psycho Cut, as he's, weak to it, and I want to see if I can kill him. But I get a critical hit, of course, but he's got the Focus Sash, so, cancel out that hacks, make it a useless crit. Probably, anyway. And then I've got the Shadow Sneak to finish him off. And he makes an excellent prediction in predicting the Shadow Sneak, but like a true pro, he does nothing about it. So he gets a little sign there for that excellent prediction there that he made. And he's gonna go out to Machamp from Mortal Kombat, who probably wants to finish me. But I think I'm just gonna let him finish me because I don't want him to Dynamic Punch something on a switch if he predicts that. And maybe he doesn't have Bullet Punch. I don't know. Anyway, he takes some Life Orb. I think several things had Life Orb on his team. I don't think anything had Life Orb on mine, which was kind of nice. At least I wasn't beating myself down. But anyway, since it is Life Orb, I know this Dynamic Punch is gonna hurt a ton, and I think Quint can probably live it, but just barely, since I think this one's more special defensive. I think it has Mirror Coat. Anyway. In comes the Dynamic Punch, and I'm just hoping I can live this and fire back with an Earthquake, which won't kill, but should deal some decent damage. So I live it, and I'm confused, and I pull it off. So right about now I'm clapping my hands. I got some more damage on that thing, and hopefully something can come in and finish it off. Get a little bit of lefties gain, but it's not really going to matter. I could switch him out for some death fodder, but there's really nothing else I want to come in and take the hit with. I didn't bring Skullman with me, so can't really do much about that. And I'll just leave Quentin to get destroyed by Dynamic Punch, and I think this is going to let me free drop in Starman, who will either scare him off, or if he chooses the Bullet Punch, it's not going to do too much due to the resist. So I think that's who I go to here. After I think about it for a while. Who else do I have at this point? I've got the Evire, which I guess would... Well, it's kind of too low. It resists Bullet Punch, but it's kind of too low. Anyway, I'll go out to Starman, who I didn't have a long time ago, but I think I had a beta... excuse me. Had a beta Starman, which was Fail with 0 defense IV. And have since upgraded that, so it's still legal, so that's good. Finish him off with Ice Beam in case something that resisted Surf wanted to come in. So, and he goes back out to Togekiss, and I'm not really sure why, as it's just going to get destroyed by T-Bolt or Ice Beam. But he's already used up his Evire, so I'm not really afraid of anything like that. So I just T-Bolt it and finishes that thing off. So okay, wondering what his last thing is. And or does he have 2 more things? He's got 2 more things. Oh yeah. Okay, so he sends out, I think, or at least I feel like it is, his signature Pokemon, Porygon 2. At least I think it's his favorite. It's always all over his signatures and whatnot on forums. And I'm on a switch out here, hopefully predicting the Discharge or T-Bolt or whatever, and hopefully not predicting the Ice Beam. So I was like, duh! So we're 0 for 3 now on Electivire happiness. So, oh well. Electivire was mega fail this match, but oh well. Got Buster Rod G going on, thankfully. So Sashed, so I know he'll live a hit, even though I don't think P2 could probably do enough to one-shot me anyway. And I close combat because I'm hoping that it will do about 75% or more, which it does, so that's good. Did nice damage, knocked him in the red, just barely, but I get T-waved, which is a drag. I would have preferred to take some damage, but that's a good move on his part. So even though I'm slower now, since my stash is still intact, even though my defenses are down, I know I'm going to live at least 1 hit. And I'm getting a little bit anxious here. Am I going to get Parahaxed? I'm not going to get Parahaxed, so that's good. Happy face as I finish off the Porygon 2, as that thing kind of had me worried, since that's like one of his best guys. So that thing is now finished off, and I think it's just down to a mirror matchup here. He sends out Aries for some Infernape versus Infernape. Unfortunately, mine is clearly going to lose this one. And I go ahead and let him finish me off with close combat to cut his defenses and whatnot. No reason to keep Buster Rod G. Oh, look at that. Another critical hit. Useless. So that's a useless crit for useless crit. Don't you love hacks? I could go to Starman. He would probably finish it off at that much HP, especially since I see now it's Life Orb and not Focus Sash. I think I have like one of the only or few Focus Sash Infernapes. And anyway, I go out to King because I want to make it epic and go down to the last guy each. And staying in that turn at the start of the match ends up to work out pretty nice here, as I wake up and I get off a Shadow Ball after he didn't kill me with HP Ice. So I was pretty happy there, but it didn't kill. So, oh well. I was hoping that King would get his first kill ever, but he didn't. So I guess that's alright. Grass Knots me, finishes me off, and then Starman's going to come in and Surf for the match. So that was a great first game. Came down to 1-0, although I guess it could have been 2-0 if I had, not wasted my Nidoking there. But yeah, hopefully these will catch on and go out and do some Diamond and Pearl format battles and get rid of those Bullet Punch Scizors and all that yucky extraneous stuff and play the beautiful Diamond and Pearl metagame. So I will have another one of these up. We had another one right after. It was a roulette, and that was a lot of fun too. So make sure to check that out, and later days.